to go into like spiritual stuff with you, for someone who is like unsure about their religious beliefs or just unsure about their philosophy in general, what do you suggest in order to like get that certainty? And then once you do get it, like let's say it goes against what your family believes or someone who's really close to you, how do you convey that to them without getting crucified practically?
Yeah, because we crucify people who basically go against everything else, right? Literally, right? Jesus was a crazy motherfucker. He basically was like, look, all this religious shit you guys are talking about, bullshit. And he went to the political leaders, flipped their tables, and gave the finger to basically. So he fucked all the political and all the religious leaders. Of course they crucified his ass. That's a rebellious dude right there. So here's where I think you might be tripping over a stumbling block. Certainty. There is no certainty. And to confine yourself to a version of yourself that has adopted a particular idea that is resourceful for the time, and then calling it certainty, which means that you can't navigate outside of it, means you just put yourself in prison. And that prison is the same prison that the Muslim, the Jew, the Christian all find themselves in. And people like their prisons, and they don't want anybody else talking about any other prisons, so they end up fighting each other. So I find that atheists are in the same fucking prison as Christians. It's like, you're so damn religious about being atheist. Certainty is the dangerous word there.
So, like, if you don't have certainty, doesn't that kind of lead to like depression? Like I don't know who I am, so like how he was talking about other people to find you.
So like, much more free. Because I wanted to know what I was. But once you embrace that none of the labels that we're given, none of the labels that we adopt, none of the names or forms that we worship, because we worship idols. Idols meaning concrete examples or concrete expressions of that which is abstract. Anytime that we attach to these things, names. What's your name? Austin. You're not Austin. Austin is a name that's made up of symbols that they call letters. You're not Austin. That's a name. We don't worship, or we don't attach to, or we don't personally identify with Austin. You see? Where am I going? Again, the question, I'm sorry. Coffee's making me think.
How do you, like, get that, well, you kind of say...
Get the certainty. Life, here's the most beautiful thing about life, is that there is no certainty. That's what makes life so freaking fantastic, is that you never know what's going to happen. We want to know what's going to happen because we think that if we know what's going to happen, then we are navigating the right path, and then we're going to get the right thing, and we're going to go the right way. But really, that's a figment of our imagination. Life is so freaking dynamic. We were just talking about quantum physics before, where simply the attention given to a type of particle changes that particle. To say that there is a certainty in any way, shape, or form, not only is a figment of our imagination, but it's boring as fuck. If somebody gave you every step that you're going to take, and all the experiences you're going to have, and the path that you're going to traverse from now till the day you die, so that you're certain, kill yourself. That's pretty damn depressing. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Right? A bunch of you guys going to dinner with us tonight? I don't know what's going to happen. I can't wait to see. But you know what? If I already knew what was going to happen, been there, done that. This guy is going to overeat. Like, try to get with that guy. The waiter is going to steal something on this dude. All right, cool. You see, but for some strange reason, out of fear, we want certainty. We want predictability. But it's unresourceful and it's freaking boring. Groundedness within your body, breathing into your balls, having your feet firm on the ground, awareness allows you to traverse all of the dynamism of the world sure-footedly. You want to be sure-footed. You don't necessarily want to be certain. Sure-footed means whatever happens, my feet are on the ground. I can deal with this. I can do this. I'm thinking, I'm looking, I can navigate. I'm responsible. You want to be responsible, not certain. Certain means boring and already, and you know what most certainty is? Most people's certainty? Their certainty is a projection on the future of what happened in the past. This is what we call certainty. This is the way it's always been done. This is the way your daddy did it, your granddaddy did it, your great-granddaddy did it. This is what the book says. This is what scientists say. So basically, old, past, projected on the future. The past is dead. All that matters is that step and that step. And are you aware each time you're taking a step? And are you sure-footed as you traverse your path into the unknown? Is that helpful?
Yeah. And then once you get short-footed, how do you tell that to people who you love who want you to be certain about everything?
Well, the world always wants their thing for you. We spoke about parents and children and bending and not giving them your thoughts. You're a particular way, you're thinking a particular way, you're going to have your own children. When you're dealing with your parents, my assumption now is that your parents have a particular belief.
Well, my grandmother really was hard.
Okay, but she's going to die soon. I don't say that like, yes, that's how we evolve. Right? And that's how human beings evolve. And ideas are the food for the future. So that idea is going to die with her. That's okay, Grandma, you're so sweet. That's nice. Over here doing what I know the future holds. What you're feeling in your body is what the future holds. There's no need to judge it. We like to judge it and say like it's wrong. Conservatism. Don't move too far from the tradition, right? But everything that we experience that's good, everything, and I touch on loosely, everything that we experience that's progressive is a letting go of the traditions of the past. It's not that the traditions are bad or not good or unresourceful, and there are many structures within it that we need to reintegrate. A lot of the disciplines, a lot of the rituals, I think we've become so progressive that we lost the power of ritual, we've lost the power of myth, we've lost a lot of the structures which made religion very powerful in our moving forward, that I have a feeling is going to come back, but it's going to be manifested in a different way. They're all a product of letting go. And a lot of times what you're letting go of is not the truth. It's not the structure. It's not the context of what's being used through religion and philosophy. It's the content of it. That's usually dogma, superstition. The content changes from generation to generation. If you study the story of Jesus, and then you study the several old, Greek religions, the story is exactly the same. I wish I could repeat it here and know exactly historically what it was. But the gods prior to Jesus were born of a virgin, rose from the dead, walked on the water. It's the same exact story. The context is the same. The content changed. Well, this god was called such and such, and this one's called such and such and such. Those changed. So it's not even that like we're completely detaching from and squashing all of the things from the past. It's essentially we're moving forward into a more progressive reality. Now I'm starting to talk and starting to see. I'm bullshitting myself. But do you see what I'm saying? And it's your grandma. Man, I thought it was like your dad or some shit.
It was like my grandma, aunt, and uncle.
That's okay. Let them. That's okay. They're allowed to have what they have. Evolution happens. You're allowed to have what you have too. They're trying to hold you down. That's fine. Let them believe that they're holding you down. Okay, good, yes. And then you go and do what you feel is right in your heart. And then when you have children, let them do what's right in their heart. Oh, that's hard. That's tough. We want to kill the master, but when we become the master, don't kill me. As much as you're willing to move forward and become a master yourself, you've got to know when it's time to let other masters grow. They're not letting other masters grow. They're anti-life. The way they're behaving is anti-progress. Cool? Is that helpful? And in dealing with them, don't deal with them. Just, do they live with you? I mean,
no, but I see him.
that's okay. Just nod your head and smile. And you'll do what you feel is right.